Welcome back once again to our important and second topic, of course, talking about Egypt ascending the Eastern Mediterranean after it has been undergoing a great change, shifting from the maritime disputes to a theater for global strategic importance, especially that Egypt have taken a leap when it comes to the transformation that is taking its own place after Egypt have leveraged its geopolitical location, diplomatic, the soft power influence, and also the energy infrastructure and a lot of other important elements. On that very important topic, we're very delighted to be having with us here live in the studio Dr. Ahmad is a professor of international law. Good morning, Dr. Ishak.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here with you.
It's a real pleasure to have you, and over to this report, and we'll be right back with Dr. Ishak.
The strategic partnership between Egypt, Cyprus and Greece has emerged as one of the most successful models of regional cooperation in the Eastern Mediterranean, built on mutual trust, shared interests and a common vision for stability and prosperity. The trilateral alliance has transformed the region into a growing hub for energy production, transportation and investment. At the heart of this partnership lies the development of natural gas resources in the Eastern Mediterranean. Egypt's advanced liquefied natural gas (LNG) infrastructure, combined with Cyprus' offshore gas reserves and Greece's strategic location as Europe's energy gateway, has created a comprehensive framework for exporting Eastern Mediterranean gas to international markets, particularly Europe. This cooperation strengthens regional energy security while supporting efforts to diversify energy supplies. Beyond natural gas, the three countries are expanding collaboration in renewable energy, electricity, interconnection, green hydrogen, and clean energy technologies. Landmark projects, including undersea electricity cables linking the three nations, are expected to enhance energy integration, improve grid resilience, and accelerate the transition towards sustainable energy system. The alliance also carries significant geopolitical importance. Through regular trilateral summits, joint ministerial meetings, and coordinated policies, Egypt, Greece, and Cyprus have reinforced maritime cooperation, promoted respect for international law, and fostered a stable environment that encourages foreign investment and economic development throughout the Eastern Mediterranean. For Egypt, the partnership reflects its growing role as a regional energy hub, leveraging its strategic location, modern infrastructure, and diversified energy sector to connect producers with global markets. For Greece and Cyprus, cooperation with Egypt provides a reliable partner capable of facilitating energy exports and expanding regional connectivity. As global demand for secure and sustainable energy countries to grow, the Egypt-Greece-Cyprus alliance stands as a model of constructive diplomacy, economic integration, and strategic cooperation, demonstrating how regional partnerships can transform shared natural resources into engines of stability, prosperity, and long-term development for the Eastern Mediterranean and beyond.
Welcome back once again. Very delighted once again to welcome our dear guest here in the studio, Dr. Ahmad Ishak, Professor of International Law. Good morning, Dr. Ishak.
Good morning.
How are you doing, sir? Of course, as we were talking about Egypt repositioning itself and leveraging itself as one of the leading strategic particularly position when it comes to global energy, when it comes to the partnerships between Greece and Cyprus and Egypt, fixing that trio. and a lot of other important elements in the Eastern Mediterranean as an influential geopolitical player. Let me first ask you about how Egypt have positioned its strategic location and succeeded in connecting Africa and the Middle East, Europe, and the global maritime trade in general.
For sure, as first of all, Egypt is enjoying its geographic place. It's that, as we know, all if we all mention on any map, we will find the center of the center of all world, Europe, Africa, and Asia, is Egypt. It's considered the center of all these three continents, with its Suez Canal that facilitates the transportation between the three continents. So as a first, its position and between the three continents facilitate its role to play an important role as a platform for providing energy for the whole three main continents. So if we are talking and if we are need to know more about the advantages of the Egypt in the field of energy, we would find that Egypt had a great infrastructure in the field of energy that is supporting and allowing it to have many reserves through obtaining gas, oils in reserves, and also it's the liquidation of oil, of gas in many stations in Egypt, especially in the Meti. So we also have in Egypt many sources of energy, like that allow Egypt to have diversity of energy through solar energy. We also had many. We are working on manufacture of an environmental energy like hydrogen. So for sure, Egypt has by the day a new infrastructure, a great infrastructure that allow Egypt to have and save a high percent of power in order to export and provide other partners with this power.
Right. Egypt have succeeded profoundly to place itself at the center of the emerging energy hub that we are witnessing right now. The liquefied natural gas facilities, expanding the pipeline network and strategic access to the Mediterranean through the Suez Canal, also the waterway. This is all have succeeded in promoting us towards the issue or the process of exporting gas. So how do you assess Egypt's role in the Mediterranean right now when it comes to the Eastern Mediterranean and the regional hub when it comes to the power, global power?
For sure, now, especially in these days, due to the fluctuations in the market and lack of oil due to the war between US and Iran, the importance of energy had been raised, especially due to the lack of energy in many markets and the rise of prices. So as a result, now we would found that the importance of Egypt as a reliable partner in the whole region and with its all partner all over the world as a cornerstone of stability in the Middle East, and its important role to secure the stability of all kinds of power, oil and gas, or any other kinds of power to and increasing its ability to export more power for all over the world. So as a result, and beside its specific place in between the three main continents of the world, and also its infrastructure, great infrastructure to reserve power and export it for all the Mediterranean countries. So beside all of that, Egypt is considered as a reliable partner that all other partners all over the world would depend on the exportation of Egypt without anything that would halt or stop its exportation.
Right. In what ways you think has Egypt successfully balanced its regional security priorities with the economic diplomacy that Egypt is very popular with?
For sure, Egypt is familiar with its soft power and its strong diplomacy around the region and all over the world, especially under the leverage of the President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, who had a huge power among all over the leaders, all over the region and all over the world, as we had also found in many occasions. So that allow Egypt to be as a hub or a center for gathering and as a hub for all gas and its ability to liquidate the gas in order to facilitate its exportation for the whole world, and it's also beside its ability also to a new ability to and to toward a new kind of power like the hydrogen, which is considered as the future for the power. So Egypt, through its diplomacy, through its strong leadership, had played a great role and important role to provide all its partners and all other countries with the power, especially in this specific period when there is a great leakage of power and oil due to the blockade of the Strait of Hormuz during the war between US and Iran, and also especially there is always, even after the signature of the agreement between US and Iran, there is always a threat of the blockade of the Strait of Hormuz. So Egypt would play as an alternative for many other countries to provide them with a sustainable energy.
What exact competitive advantages does that enable Egypt to become the region's primary energy hub now?
For sure, there is three main advantages to Egypt to play this role. First of all, its place. Egypt's place in the middle of the Middle East, in the middle of the between Europe, Asia, Africa, is allowing Egypt to be a center and a hub for importing the raw energy or raw oil and gas, and for a second step to liquidate the gas, for example, in order to export it in the second step. The second point, the infrastructure, especially in the new republic, Egypt had invested many billions of dollars in creating its new infrastructure to facilitate its ability to liquidate gas in order to create many reserves in order to use it in the for the exportation, and for sure the last main important advantage in Egypt is leadership and its diplomacy that allow Egypt to be considered as a reliable partner that all over the world would consider Egypt as a trusted partner that they would engage with many agreements with no threat about its situations, any kind of conflict, any kind of recourse to any kind of threat to cut its any kind to cut the provide or the exportation of energy to press or to make a press for any other countries. So all of these advantages allowed Egypt to play a center or a hub for energy in the region.
How important are Egypt's liquefied natural gas facilities in empowering and enforcing the gas exports to Europe?
For sure, it's one of the very, very important points that the infrastructure, the Egyptian infrastructure that had been created and established during the last 12 or 13 years had allowed Egypt to import huge amount of gas from many countries like Cyprus, Greece, and even also from Israel, to and then liquidate a huge amount of this gas in order to facilitate its to be transported and exported for many other countries, especially in the south of the Mediterranean and Europe. So it's very important and one of the main projects that had been held. These projects that allowed Egypt to liquidate the gas in order to facilitate its transportation and exportation.
In the meantime, what exact role could Egypt play in ensuring the long-term European energy security amid what's happening in the region and the global supply uncertainties that are undergoing as a result of the crisis?
For sure, the crisis we are watching now in the Strait of Hormuz increased the importance of Egypt as a reliable partner for the Arab countries, for the Cyprus, Greece, for many other European countries. So that's with no doubt it's due to the Egyptian diplomacy that Egypt is playing a vital role in maintaining the security in the region. It's also due to the confidence about its all of situation and its stability of the Egyptian situation and the Egyptian diplomacy that with no doubt is at every time is working for achieving the security in the region that allowed Egypt to be very trustful partner, that allowed Egypt to have have many agreements with many countries to import many different kinds of power in order to use its Egyptian infrastructure and attract many investments in order to export all these kind of power, especially the gas, to Cyprus and Greece, in order to allow them and also to export them for other European countries. So it's for many reasons now, especially in this time, Egypt importance in exporting energy had been raised due to the conflict in the Strait of Hormuz.
The Egyptian-Greek Cypriot strategic partnership that has been taking place for quite a long time now, why is this trilateral partnership considered one of the most successful Mediterranean partnership and diplomatic initiatives taken?
For sure, it's one of the main importance and one of main successful alliance and agreements that have been made by Egypt with Cyprus and Greece that reflects that how Egypt, how was the diplomacy, the Egyptian diplomacy had a great point of view by this arrangement with Cyprus and Greece, especially in order to create a hub between both parties on the both sides of the Mediterranean, South and North Mediterranean. That as a result, especially that allowed Egypt to export all the liquidated gas to Cyprus, Greece, and that would be allow them also to supply them with the required energy for them, and also to export the other part for other countries of Europe, like Italy, for example. So as a result, that this kind of arrangement and agreements with Cyprus and Greece is very helpful for the Egyptian, for sure, and it's also very helpful and important for the Greece and Cyprus, that provides them with a sustainable energy and with a reliable partner. So as a result, they are not under a kind of threat from the lack of power that that some other countries had facing due to importing oil, for example, oil and gas from other Gulf countries due to the blockage of Strait of Hormuz. So for all of these reasons, these agreements between Cyprus, Greece, and Egypt is very helpful for all three countries.
How has this alliance, in a way, contributed to regional stability despite the ongoing geopolitical crisis?
For sure, the sustainability of energy for all countries is a key element and important element for the stability in any society or any country. As we find, the main conflict in Strait of Hormuz is not about the sovereignty, it is not about any kind of any other point. It's all about the exportation and the free passage of vessels and oil and gas. So we would understand that the main element for this conflict or any many other conflicts all over the world is would happen or would exist due to the leakage of power and due to war for power. So it's very important that the sustainability of energy and the full enjoyment of the import and export power by a reliable partner is very important for the stability in the region.
Right. On that note, I would like to thank you, Dr. Ahmad. You are a professor of international law. Thank you for coming over to the breakfast show, and you have a good day. Thank you so much.
Thank
and
you.
we're going to go to a short break, and we'll come back to you. Stay with us.